Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to another episode of Toys in My Closet, and I'm your host, Hebot. And today we're going to dive into the new entries in the McFarlane Fortnite 7-inch figure line. And these two figures are pretty much, as you see here, identical. These figures' name are called. They're basically called Wild Card, and they're supposed to be the high stakes. I guess DLC pack, and I'm it's kind of like a love-hate relationship with these at the moment because this kind of feels like not very consumer friendly to us, the buyers, because they're basically the same figure. It just comes with a few different accessories and heads painting on one versus the other. And as you see, the packaging says Wild Card there, Fortnite there, and you see the motif is white, and then the letters in black, and over here is black with the letters in white, which I feel it would have been cooler if one figure came like this in this deco with the white on black, and then this figure would have came with the deco of black on white with the red. I think it would have been a lot more fitting and wouldn't have felt like kind of a ripoff in a sense, especially with Jazzware releasing their new line in the 6-inch category of Fortnite, and the one figure for Wild Card basically has all the heads, all the accessories that he uses or that you use with this particular outfit, because this is basically an outfit that the regular characters use, and it's all in one packaging, and the figures are only $20 as opposed to $24.99 retail price for these. So that's kind of like my kind of gripe with it, but since I already dived into this set and this collection and this line to basically collect the Fortnite figures, and the figures are, I'm not saying they're bad, to be as myself being a completist, you kind of have no choice. You kind of have to get both in order so you can have both looks. So what I'm gonna do, for me, my personal thought process and way of thinking, obviously, I'm gonna consider these like the way I considered Somax and Sama from the G.I. Joe 3.5-inch line from back in the day. That they weren't completely identical, but they were twin brothers. So I'm gonna consider these guys, because they're figures and it's for all fun anyway, like twin brothers. And that one just has red coloring with different weapons, and the other one has black coloring on his mask with different weapons. So let's get right into it, and we'll look first at the packaging. And like I said, if you see here, the motif, we'll move the figure to the side. You see the motif here, as you can see, is the black trim with the white and Wild Card there. Then it has a really nice picture on the side there of him with the mask, right? And it says Fortnite there. Then on the side it says Fortnite with a picture of his polygon character in the game right there, as you can see. Then on the top it says picture of him again, McFarlane Toys, and Wild Card his name. We turn around, and here we have both of them here in the back, as you can see, with the different weapons and different mask colors. And the funny thing is, this weapon actually came with him, and this weapon actually came with him. Same thing with the backpacks. So they got the weapons package wrong, unless they packaged them wrong in the actual package and didn't realize it. 22 points, 22 parts of moving articulation, some cross cells for the cosplay stuff. Obviously, a bunch, or if not all, of the other figures available in the line so far, which have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and with these two guys would make a whopping 10 7-inch action figures, as you see there. With 17 cms of figuras, they're awesome. And then you have actually McFarlane toys there with some niggalies, and McFarlane, follow them at role playing, and then McFarlane here in the top corner. So packaging, what to be expected, standard packaging to this point that we already have grown and gotten used to for this line. So we'll get right into the figure that we have here for first. So this would be wild card with the black and white ace motif. Take them off the stand and take a closer look at the figure. And as you can see, I changed the head already on him. He looks very clean in design. The sculpt on the head is really nice and cleanly done. As you can see there, really nice. Going to the back with the straps on the side. He has the, I believe it's the A symbol. And then you see he has a black, what would be, I guess, turtleneck underneath with the white shirt. And obviously the black tie. Really clean cut. This is made out of plastic. It's not, doesn't look like it's painted, but it's very soft and pliable. Really nice detail. Here are the shoulders from the jacket, which give you the blazer look. Some nice details there on the buttons, of the jacket. The gloves, obviously, as you see here, which I hope are not. There you go. Come in. Nice matte black with the design and detail. Then we move right along. As you can see there, you see his belt buckle painted, really nice. And then the seam of the jacket. Following down the line, stream, a little crease there of details of crease, and fold and straight line coming down. As you can see, straight leg kind of look. And then we have the black shiny shoe. There we go. Nice and shine. Look like they were spit shine. Right out of the military. With the laces. Very nicely done. And then for accessories, as we all know, he comes with this see-through llama book bag, which is really cool, really nicely done as well. And then he comes with this very interesting plunger. Let's see. Oh boy, yeah, nice. This plunger pistol. See through here. See the plunger mechanism in the front. Painted really nice with browns and reds. Some little silver here. You see this wheel here. I guess this is a rope inside because it's all brown. I guess he uses this to climb up, kind of like a grappling gun like Batman would have. And then so I have him here. And then obviously he came with this extra head before. I think it's a, I forget what this was called, the design for this. Really nice how they it looks like the eyes are matte in there, and then the other stuff is nice and shiny. Back, the straps as well, painted really nice. These are weird though, because these come like this, where there's a ball peg on the end, and then you gotta pop it in. Instead of you pulling it out and the ball peg staying in the neckline, in here, like so. So for example, if you want to switch it out, it doesn't stay in the neck. So I think people that want to use these to make, you can easily make a custom of Mr. Negative Man with this design and body. But it's going to be harder because of the fact that, you know, again, the ball peg doesn't stay inside the neck. It's stuck and glued onto the other exchangeable heads. So obviously, you know, you guys already know, the last accessory that he comes with is a Fortnite, you know, stand, nice and round, really nice pegs, really nice engraving of Fortnite, hollow in the bottom, no paint deco there, which I feel is a misstep. It should be at least painted in white, just for better contrast, but it's nice that they included obviously with the figure. So now we're looking real quick at the figure's articulation. So his head moves forward that much, back that much, tilt, very good tilt from side to side, and it feels really, really good when you do it. It doesn't feel loose or anything. And then obviously the head turns around with no problem, 130 degrees. So I got that. And as far as the shoulders, they go up, go around 180 degrees. Cut here on the bicep, upper bicep. He has a wing that works really, really well compared to the carbine and octane figure. A double joint that works pretty well. Elbow. Then a ball joint that hinges up and down and around on the wrist. Something you could also turn around. Same thing with this side. Ball joint goes up and down vertically. Then as far as the middle, even though it has this piece of the jacket, it still doesn't hinder him from moving. So he goes forward that much with the ab crunch. He hyperextends back that much, which is still pretty impressive. If you look at him from the side like this, it's pretty impressive for this figure. And then he has swivel. He can turn like that, tilt. He can tilt like this, and he has an upper cut here by the pecs area. Down to the legs, he basically can split about that much. Comes right in. It does have the ability to move, but it's hindered by the scope. Then you have the double jointed knee that goes very well. And then you have the up and down, left and right, and then I believe it also has the ability to rock with a toe pivot. which doesn't seem to be too far in. So as a whole figure, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I can definitely see people trying to do, customs of Mr. Negative to put with their Spider-Man collection. Maybe he'll be a little bit taller if you can get a 6-inch Spider-Man, but I think Mr. Negative is supposed to be taller than Spider-Man, so I think it will work out, pretty well as far as scaling goes. But here is Wild Card, and what I'll do is I'm gonna come back in a few seconds, and I'm gonna take out Wild Card number dos, but I'm not really gonna go in depth with the box or the figure and the articulation because it's pretty much the same figure. What I'll do is show you the highlights, which would be his, which would be, as you see here when I put him in, his different mask, paint jobs, and his weapons. So I'll be back in a blink of an eye. Okay guys, here you have it. So I'm back. So for you, it was seconds. For me, it was just about maybe 10 minutes to get them unboxed and out of packaging. So again, real quick, I don't really want to go to the same details I went with Mr. Wildcard over here, number 1. Which what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this guy, since I like this face or this head sculpt much better than the other ones. I like that Deathstroke look with some nice white suits. I'm gonna call him Wild Card Ace. And then since this guy here, the face I prefer is the Diamond, I'm gonna call him Wild Card Diamond, the evil twin brothers. So let's take a look at him real quick. Same thing here that you got with the first Wild Card clubs, or Ace, if you will. The only difference now is he has this really nice all black with a little bit of dark gray on it, but it looks really good and really nicely painted, especially up front. When you see it up front, this crowbar, and then of course you turn him around, his backpack is basically a steel briefcase that has some handcuffs hanging from it, really nicely painted. As you can see there, he uses it as a backpack, maybe to hustle in the money in and out. And then with the face, we have this wonderful red painted into the face, which is a diamond card. So Wild Card Diamond, same exact thing. Wild Card Diamond. So you can see right there. That's the only differences. And these figures feel way more quality controlled over Carbine and Omega, I believe is the name. I could be wrong, I forgot. See, this is the second head for him, which is Wild Card Hearts. Painted really nice too, pretty clean, the paint job for the most part. And so yes, then Omega and Carbine, they had a lot, even though they looked really good aesthetically as far as figures, but they had a lot of quality control issues. Not mine particularly, but for a lot of people that got them, they had a rough time with the QC. A lot of the QC was not really great on them. So for what a lot of people put up in their reviews. So that's unfortunate, and definitely not a good thing for McFarlane. You don't want to detract after starting off strong with these Fortnite figures and then go back and basically, you know, go backwards and with QC issues, and making people actually shy away or run away from collecting the rest of your upcoming figures. So definitely not a good start or a good thing. I hope they get on it, fix it for whatever other, you know, characters we get coming up soon, either towards the end of this year or the beginning of 2019. So there you have it, guys. Carbine. I'm not gonna call it Carbine. I'm gonna call it Wild Card Ace and Wild Card Diamond. The brand new figures, or the newest addition into the McFarlane 7-inch Fortnite figure line. And they're starting to hit all the GameStops. I got these in my local GameStops. Shout outs to them. So hopefully you guys will have the same luck I have. They're really nice figures. And for you customizers right there, I can see you trying to build your army with something for like maybe Batman Arkham, or something like, like a Negative Man. Clearly I can see that. So maybe for you guys it's worth picking up just to do really neat and incredible and creative custom figures out there. So guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you liked the review. Hope you like these my little showcasing of the figures. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down if you didn't like it. It's perfectly okay. You're entitled to your feelings and what you think. And like always, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Thank you if you subscribe, because I know you don't have to, but if you did, I consider you part of my family now, and I'm very grateful. It means the world to me. So if you guys would like to ever help me out in any way, shape, or form, just from the kindness of your heart, because you like what I do, and you just like me and the content I provide on my channel, whether it's figure related, video game figure related, movie related, or even video game related, which is what my channel really is about, video games. You know where you can feel free to make any small donation if you feel free or feel from the kindness of your heart. I have a Patreon and I have a PayPal account, which I will leave in the description below. Big shout outs to everyone out there. Happy hunting and good luck finding these guys. It's exciting times like always to get new figures. Love you guys. See you soon.